Thank you for joining us today for the inaugural edition of We Are La Plata County. I'm Megan Graham, La Plata County Public Affairs Officer, and we're pleased to have this community forum to offer a snapshot of the priorities, projects, opportunities, and challenges that La Plata County is tackling. Today, we start the conversation with Commissioner Julie Westendorff, who is Chair of the Board of County Commissioners. The Commissioners recently completed a poll to gauge the community's appetite for a revenue increase, and Commissioner Westendorff is here to help us understand the reason for the polling and what the Commissioners learned from it. Good morning, Commissioner. Can we start with you explaining a little bit about why the board decided to go and poll the community?
Sure. Taking a step back, we have a group of volunteers that we enlisted a number of years ago. We call the Long-Term Finance Committee, and they look at the county's fiscal situation and have made recommendations to us over the years as to how we can best and most responsibly deploy county resources to achieve what we're supposed to do.
Great. And who are some of the members of that committee?
Sydney Zink is pretty well known in our community. She's on it, as is Ron Corkish, Ken Fusco, Gene Bradley, Rich Butler, people from with a background in finance and some with particular expertise in the finance related to oil and gas.
Great. And what have they told the commissioners?
They've looked at our spending and they've looked at our revenues over the last 6 or 7 years and have made recommendations on both fronts. I'm very pleased that they consistently compliment the county on the belt tightening that we've done, the efficiencies we've introduced into the organization, but through their analysis, look, we're the fourth lowest county in Colorado as far as property tax is concerned, and that was sustainable when we had oil and gas development and it was strong. It has fallen off. We're down $15 million per year since 2010, and there's no revenues sufficient to offset that that we can access at this point. So they actually recommended that we go to the taxpayers, to the voters, for a tax increase in 2019.
Okay, and so what were the commissioners? What did the commissioners do with that advice?
We commissioned the poll. We didn't want to get ahead of the voters, and so that's what we did. We got a poll, we got some information back to us, and we hope to be able to be smart in making decisions going forward.
Great. And what did the poll, what were the poll survey results?
The survey results showed us, we tested on a couple of different things. First of all, we learned that the electorate isn't ready to go to approve a tax at this point in any case, but they do prefer sales tax over property tax, which was interesting to me. They also helped us, the poll also helped us understand some of the priorities in county services that residents have. Not surprisingly, emergency response was the #1 priority, given the 416 fire and what the scars that's left on all of us. I think that's foreseeable. Road and bridge was also a valued service, as was the sheriff's office, obviously with law enforcement. Veterans, senior services, and child protection were also things that rated high.
So how does the board intend to use the results of the poll?
Well, I think we got good information. Good information is a first step in making good decisions. And the information that we learned helped us understand that a lot of voters and residents don't understand the services or the full complement of services that La Plata County provides. So we're going to engage with the community to let them know what do we do, and also hear from them about what they want us to do and how they want us to do it, and also talk to the public about what they think the best solution is to the disconnect between our growing population that needs more services because there's more people, and the decline in revenues we've had principally due to the fall off in natural gas price and production.
So how has this kind of disconnect between revenue and revenue decline and population increase affected day-to-day operations of the county as you see it?
Well, what we've had to do is it's called vacancy management, and essentially what happens is if someone leaves the organization, we don't necessarily fill that vacancy. And at this time, we have 20 positions in the county that remain unfilled all the time as part of our efforts to tighten the belt and continue to live within our means.
And how does that impact services?
So folks may have noticed that the conditions of the roads were very bad after the winter we had, and some of it is we don't have as many people on the road as we typically do. Sometimes it is we don't maintain the road as frequently as we would because we have to cut expenditures related to roads and bridges because we don't have the same money we used to have. It's taking a long time to get a building permit right now. You may find folks who call in to the county offices may have to leave a message and wait longer than you might prefer to have that message returned. So those are the kind of things you're going to see from a customer service level. And the sheriff's office is operating on about 5 deputies at any one time patrolling La Plata County, and that's an area about the size of the state of Delaware. So kind of put things in perspective, services are thin.
Thank you, Commissioner, and thank you all for tuning in to learn more about what's going on in La Plata County. We welcome ideas for future conversations, so please let me know what's on your mind. You can reach me via email at megan.graham@co.laplata.co.us or by calling 970-382-6265. Thank you.